Ladies and four-time finalist. And ladies and gentlemen, a two-time major semi-finalist. It's time to meet Hollywood Chris Dobey.
Hat ein tolles Management, ist beim gleichen Management-Team wie Gary Anderson und Michael Smith, also hat da auch einen super Background und bin mir sicher, dass wir
Einstellung immer donnerstags live auf
Hat man jetzt auch noch schön gesehen, der erste war zwar daneben, aber er kann ihn schön als Marker quasi nutzen. Er spielt also mit Bande den Dart ins Doppel rein. Und Chris Dobey ist...
Oh, Chris Dobey.
Das könnte so eine kleine Vorentscheidung werden. 14 fürs Bullseye.
Fürs Bullseye, Chris Dobey.
Schlau machen, wie das funktioniert.
Auch das ist ja Manko, nicht ein Manko, das ist toll für die Stimmung für die Spiele. Preisgelder gibt, ob man auch als Contender gewinnt, unentschieden spielt oder verliert.
Ja, die PDC ja normalerweise sehr transparent, was die Preisgelder angeht.
Chris Dobey,
klasse,
holt das Unentschieden nach einem Match, das
60. Apologies.
Considered as one of the hottest prospects to walk away with a title here at Players Championship 2 in Wigan today. Round of Players Championship 2. It is Hollywood Chris Dobey, a man who made his Premier League bow on Thursday night, played some fabulous stuff just to come back into the game, and it ended in a draw. So you got the man from Bedlington, Chris Dobey.
100.
Was that the wisest decision? You can see those darts there, but, well, Prince, they stayed in the board, to be fair, so it really hurt him. You could see he'd moved over to the right, and one of the things you've got to combat when you do that, you naturally angle back over to the left.
40. 60. 134. 81. 100. 100.
That's his best visit of the leg, Dave Prince, but it's just that mistake at the back end of the last leg just seems
60.
to have taken the wind out of his sails a little. It's another one of those checkouts just over the 100 for Chris Dobey. Taking out 110, missed 108 and 120.
By taking out 76. 2 darts at double 8. I say he can. Why do I say these things?
Game shot.
That's why. Success in the Finnish Open. Has won a a handful of European Tour qualifiers. He has given himself an opportunity to take out 164. Now he's got a dart at the bull.
Game shot.
Wonderful stuff from Chris Dobey. Just battered off the 145 set for the leg. Or does he gamble? He did gamble. That might be two doubles. It is. Another there.
Game shot.
Superb stuff from Chris Dobey. And I said it before today, this lad. So right reduces
180.
That pal. Well, how about this? Tournaments. It could happen. Treble 19.
Game
but
shot.
Once again, Dobey delivers. He moves through to the semi.
3 years ago, nearly, in a Players' Championship event, Ian White beat MVG 6-0 in a final. In floor tournaments, the Diamond
doesn't like the lie. Wants to leave and he's busted.
Well, if he didn't like the lie,
he knows best.
Like it could have happened again, but the panic was over. But he might have reason to panic in this match.
No reason to panic. Great dart. Double 16. Fantastic from Dobey. This is a wonder dart if it goes in. Oh, look at that! That one's around the wall.
I've realised we mentioned at the start of the match that he had got this house move. Maybe that was part of the pressure as well. He thought he might have to be going home and lugging boxes around. Instead, 106 to finish the job. He's had to fight and scrap. But he has got a match dart, and that is all he needed. 180, followed by 106. And he needed to dig Euro Tours. Now, a Hollywood finish.
Oh, bull.
I certainly see plenty of those from him. What about one from him?
108. Way high. I'm a world champ, and now Dobey should get at least a shot at the bull. Stay on that line. Bull. Oh, that's a game changer. On the 155 conversion, he really gave it a go.
Yeah, he did. He approached Ioki saying, I've got a chance to win the match here.
Then he went on to play well in other tournaments, and then he got the Grand Slam. Now Peter Wright's starting to do that very thing. Yeah. He's focusing from here. Peter. Now Chris needs double 8 for the best leg of the match for him, and that is much better. 11
inside his 76 checkout after the approach play of a 140, a 180 and a 105, and he's in the red stuff once again here.
Oh, it takes a special player to do.
And he has.
Being separated on stage, but it didn't get to that in the end. I actually thought it was great to watch. Having, you know, those... Gurney.
It is. Still Mensa Sulivic to come. He takes on Steve Beaton, a man he's only beaten once in his career.
108! Consecutive breaks of throw, and look at that. 11 darter and a trio of 14 darters. Really top quality stuff, and it is not.
Score and watch and hope for a miss from Chris, but Dobey does not miss this time. He's over the
back in March when Keegan Brown beat him. We've seen Davil Gurney do it a couple of times in the Premier League.
180.
And
170.
He's going to get a dart to force the last leg decider. Massive bottle leg. Chris Dobey needed a 9-darter to beat him. It is 4 wins out of 4 for MVG against Chris Dobey and an astonishing 26.
Dobey has had to weather a storm from Robert Thornton, but now we'll get a dart to break at his favourite double, and he finds it. Chris Dobey staying in contention, and it didn't seem like he had much of a chance in the early part of the match, but Thornton has missed darts at double in each of the last 2 legs,
180.
allowing Dobey to manoeuvre his afternoon. Wants double top, and now double 10, and he knows how big this is. You can see it. And he's found it, and Robert Thornton has found himself in the...
We've got a Dane through to the next round tomorrow in Per Larsen, who I would imagine is going to get vociferous.
Oh, look at that. It just reminds Chris Dobey that there's a match to play here. What a response from the Northumbrian.
Imagine it's going to be odd.
Ricky Evans should walk under that song by Alice Cooper, shouldn't he? He's back, the man behind the mask.
Wrong side. But that's there, and Hollywood gets...
Inzvoller before a 6-5 defeat by Dave Chisnell. Still signs that Ricky Evans isn't quite acclimatising to this, the Winter Gardens, since his move over from the BDO circuit. Bunting sitting relatively on 34-250, plus whatever he makes this weekend. Points on the floor there for Dobey as well. I think there was 60 of them.
He's staying patient. I think his temperament is something that a lot of young players would like to mimic. Get this weekend from misses from his opponent.
He's pinned that treble 19 with his first dart in hand. Double 6 for a 4-1 lead. This would be a second break of throw, and he's got the second break of throw, and he's
ready to get that second treble. So now Chris has got to be smart here. Yeah, really smart. Back to the 60. Exemplary.
Now at double 12, and he too has missed 2 matches. And he's got 1 at double 4, and Ricky Evans will not be coming back to the hockey. Chris Dobey just a...
He's on the full flag. Game shot. Game shot, and the match, Chris Dobey.
We have seen players win their first PDC titles on the European Tour. Max Hopp did it. Great dart from Dobey, chance to break. Really good stuff. Back.
I think they will side with Sousa because they can sense that there's a story here. They love an upset in Denmark, no doubt about that. Dobey, a country renowned for its fairy tales, but there's no fairy tale just...
First time in his career is through to the final 4 here in Copenhagen. A rare mistake from the Iceman. Could it be punished? It could be. And Dobey does punish. It's taking stuff like that to win legs again. 19 could look at the ball first dart. It's double 14 now. Excellent stuff from Chris Dobey.
Excellent response. Many watching this might have feared the worst for Chris Dobey when Gerwin Price broke.
Has just won 4 on the...
Well, if Dobey can find another break of throw here, his eyes will really begin to light up. And that's just brilliant play from Chris. 4 in the previous leg. 1 significant one there as well at double 16. And at this one, And he pings it into the top left-hand corner, and Chris Dobey remains on course for a first PDC title after beating for the very first time in his career Gerwyn Price, whose run this weekend comes to an end.
As if the draw's opened up.
Double 16 for a 146. Oh, stick! Yeah, I think you've got to be up towards 50. Double 18. I'll take the 12 daughter. He gets the 12 that he craved. He's got the 60. It's tops for him now. That's all right for a guide. And he's got it.
Applauded by Chris Dobey. It's disappointment for a fourth time in a final for Hollywood. Surely he's going to get there at some stage.
Of £10,000 in prize money. Hollywood, Chris Dobey. And your winner of £25,000, but most important of all,
and allowing Chris Dobey to just coast to an easy win.
Oh, what a set-up shot
this time. One between the posts.
Couple of semis, couple of quarterfinals, and another final. In fact, so two finals, two
likes. How many trebles has Dobey got? All of them.
Cullen Euro Tour winner already. Another super,
which he knew would be a tough assignment. Now, I think the kind of professional attitude he has, Chris Dobey would have prepared himself properly for any match against any player. And there it is, Chris Dobey.
Quarters could have ended up as European champion, but missed darts to win the semi-final. So that's something that Dobey is yet to do. How about this? Bullseye for 127 in game.
The winner of this match will face the winner of the next match.
All seeded players all out of the tournament. Joe Cullen, but he had to survive a match dart. How many more might he have to survive? And joins Evans, Wade beaten.
No score.
6-0, 6-2. It's not just that Dobey has had the beating of the bullet, he has given him hiding.
Oh, I felt like he just walked through the door and said, "I'll have a title, please."
Well, it's exactly what he did. Glenn Durrant did the same thing. Chizzy did the same when he moved over.
Did him. Can Chris Dobey come back at Bunting in similar fashion to what thought for that dart? That one's a bit more important.
It will throw for the match. Treble for Hollywood. We'll get him a go at the bull.
Left side. Gets it. World-class dart. And that wasn't in the bull, that was in the 20. Miss because he's still got choices. But you can see.
Finally, at the 5th attempt, Bunting.
Chris Dobey, ladies and gentlemen.
Az szép. Az is jó. 180! Lerakja magát egy dupla négyes kiszállóra így Dobey. 99. Na. 180! Nagyon kellett Dobeynak. Hát itt egyelőre nem érződik az, hogy a hátrányban lévő játékos számára jót tett volna a szünet. Megint egy kipattanó nyíl. Jó, csak most az 5. Nincs mese, Dobeynak meg kellene csinálni. Megvan a tripla 20. Az is megvan, dupla 18, vagy 4. Megdobja! De szép 145-ös kiszálló. Hát ez most a lehető legjobbkor jött. Fogja választani dupla 8. És itt a vége. Nagyon megverte Dobey.
For a 2-0 lead, there is Dimitri van den Berg. Safely through after his victory earlier tonight against Mark Webster 6-3. Dobey applies. That is just indicative of what has gone before. 129 for Dobey, 110 for Dobey. Finds the treble 20. Now looking at the big red button in the middle of the board. That was a bounce out from the 25.
And look, this game has been such a struggle. He's dragged his average up to 90. He's missed 21 darts at double. He has outscored Chris Dobey for so much of this match. And yet, only a second 180 from Dobey might this stage of the game. But that is the end of it. A 13 darter. That's the best we've seen. Mike De Decker.
170.
Well, this would be a stunning break of throw to start things off for Chris Dobey if he could reel this one in. That's the first part of the equation. That's the second. Bullseye. Oh, he was not at first really shot to prominence on the European tour, but he has been a slow burner, as you say, Dan, since emerging on the circuit in 2011.
No, maybe he's not really performing in the manner we know that he can. You look at him on the Pro Tour this year, and he's averaging more than 94, which puts him round about the top 20. And one with averages that haven't even reached 90. Did have a decent day in the Players' Championship 23 and made his board final. Average 106, but still...
Again, O'Connor looks resigned to defeat here. And he is on his way home. Chris Dobey.
70.
This would be canny. Single 20. The double 16. Very nicely done.
Yeah, it's very uncomplicated. And if there are kids out there watching this, if you want to copy someone, copy this lad.
108.
Copy that. A shot at tops to take a 2-0 lead. Gonna get 2 at 12s. Only needs one, and that's clinical. Well, we know that Glenn can win from any position. I remember a quarter-final at the Lakeside when he was playing against his good friend Jim Williams. It was the first of perfectly.
111.
It's a big shot for Chris. This will snap the momentum of Glenn.
Great dart. Follows it with another, and that is an absolute... Are we going to see the roles reversed, where Glenn Durrant averages 106 and loses to Chris Dobey after Dobey did exactly that with Glenn?
I'm going to say that Jimmy Greaves. It's a funny old game. How can you possibly...
Chris Dobey, he had a crack. But it's a miraculous turnaround from Glenn Durrant. He has averaged pretty much 104 in...
Was for the set, and when he released that, he'd have felt good. And that's why he looked closely at it. 2 tops for a 134. Hollywood finish from Hollywood, Chris Dobey.
Des erfahrenen Gary Anderson, des Doppelweltmeisters. 110 Punkte Restchance, um hier mit 2:1 in Führung zu gehen. 18 für die Doppel 16. Und gerade auf der Doppel 16 machte Dobey phasenweise überhaupt keinen Fehler.
Replicate that. Chris Dobey should get a dart to win here. It's going to get 2. Couldn't quite get rid of Gary Anderson at the World Championship, but he's put him away at the World Grand Prix. A brilliant, brilliant win by Chris Dobey.
Ian Diamond White. Die Geschichte des Ian Diamond White ist die, dass er ein sehr erfolgreicher Spieler ist, die aktuelle 10 der Welt, er aber bei TV-Turnieren nie den großen Erfolg einfahren konnte. Und so war es hier sein nächster Versuch, zum ersten Mal ein Halbfinale zu erreichen. Sah so aus, als sollte er sich durchsetzen. Und dann kam Chris Dobey Und er hat jetzt noch 80 Punkte Rest. Entscheidet sich dafür, über das 16er-Segment zu gehen. Triple 16, Doppel 16. Und das war dann der Satzgewinn für Hollywood, für die aktuelle 28 der Welt. Wir sind also im Entscheidungssatz. Dobey führt mit 1-0 in den Legs und spielt dann ein 156er Finish. Das höchste Finish in der gesamten Partie. Damit war es die 2-0-Führung. Er fing an, mit dem Publikum zu agieren und hatte jetzt die Chance, das Ding zuzumachen. Die Matchstarts auf der Doppel 20. Der erste sitzt. Chris Dobey steht in seinem ersten Halbfinale. 17 für die Doppel 20. Der erste Matchstart ist im Ziel. Ein dominanter Auftritt. Michael van Gerwen steht also auch 2019 im Finale des World Grand Prix. Hier links gegen Christoph Ratajski. Der hatte das 13. European Tour Turnier gewinnen können. Inzwischen einer aus den Top 20, den man so als Doppel 8. Chris Dobey, 29 Jahre alt. Ein Talent, von dem man noch mehr erwartet. Und wahrscheinlich
stand an zwischen Vincent van der Voort und Chris Dobey. Van der Voort ging früh mit 4:1 in Führung. Dann aber kam Chris Dobey nochmal zurück, der hier vielleicht als leichter Favorit in den Niederländer, der dann aber souverän über Tops 10:5 Sieg. Eine kleine Überraschung. Das
situations. Well, this would be a good one. Needs another. He gets it. 164. He needs the ball. He gets the ball. Yes. The Dobey roar.
Chris to the best. Game on.
Well, that's made Alan Warrener's day. On the ball for the 1-6. Yes, he's a top finishing, haven't we? Klassen in defeat, taking out the 170 against Maktop. For the moment, Chris Dobey is dominating. Stack of darts to go ahead 3-2, and it's Andy Bolton who leads 3-2. In the red bit again.
180.
Second. Wonder if you know who the other four winners are. We've already told you one. Darryl Gurney, of course, the defending champ. As Chris Dobey finds Victor, who's here, and Paul Nicholson at the Circus Tavern. Double 12 to wrap it up. And wrap up a really good performance from Chris Dobey. 10 missed darts.
Okay,
2 darts are available.
So for a break of throw, good dart. Double 16. Nicely done.
Yes, lovely finish there. He needs more of that. Well, we've had a 9-darter in the tournament. We've had some big finishes. He needs the ball!
145.
And he gets it. Easy victory. John Henderson in the...
Chris Dobey, unfassbar. Der gewinnt 8 Legs nacheinander. Was für eine Serie. Er macht aus dem 2-5 das 10:5.
Do anything wrong, and I've got hammered.
Said when am I commentating as well, didn't he? Yeah, that was incredible, really. I mean,
108.
Dobey gets his first max. It was an incredible
that he holds throw here.
Yeah, there's plenty of time to go still, obviously. He's just not really got the scoring power consistently as Hollywood.
83.63. That's not what he's been doing in his matches to date. He needs to find the form of the previous rounds if he's going to threaten Dobey.
Yes, and Dobey hasn't played on the doubles because apart from missing, he's actually quite a long way off.
27. Victory 167.
2 big trebles. There's the first one. There's the second one. Needs the ball!
What a brilliant checkout on the face of Raymond van Barneveld, says it all. 6-2. Hold of throw. 2 to Chris Dobey against Raymond van Barneveld. And next up, Mighty Mike against Mervyn King.
108.
4th maximum for Dobey.
Require 66.
Going treble 10.
Well, he goes the bull route. 9 for double 16.
Yeah, it's on the night leg, Christo.
First three after the change of equipment. So that might just make him feel a little bit better.
Might not if he fills this one up, which he has for his 5th maximum. 2 out of 22.
Yeah, perplexed it. Double there, the look. Just can't understand why he's missing.
Boom! It's on the 11th leg, Christo. Double leg, it's Chris to throw first.
9-2.
Game.
And he just needs one more leg. Chris Dobey, double 14 for the match.
Game
and
shot.
he's taken it. Very easy win in the end. Didn't throw particularly well himself.
Yes and no. I think for his long-term future and chances to win big titles. Oh, double 18.
Game shown the first leg.
Beautiful opening leg. Yep.
Finals, which barring the final match between involving Ian White and William O'Connor, were all pretty one-sided. It's his first maximum and the first of the match. A good start here, 99. This would be a break of throw. Treble 20 for double 18. Here we go.
Game shown the second leg.
2 doubles out of 2.
14 and 15 dart legs.
Did he?
Nope.
222 then, Dobey. Price poised to enter with his first leg, but this could be a second maximum.
120.
It's Dobey that's come out with the big scores, the 140s, the 180, the clinical finishing. There's another one.
This is second.
Bryce has been struggling.
Dobey with a chance to
stop the
rock. It's not exactly a rocks, but whatever it is, you can stop it. It's more like stopping an avalanche.
Game
Third time he's hit that double 18, I think. Tournament averages of the two players.
Dobey the same. 7 leaves 132. That leaves 94.
Brilliant. It's like that. It's top stats.
Yeah. 16. Tops.
Oh, that is very impressive. This match, is it about to end? Right here. It is! Gerwyn Price is into the final. Back-to-back titles remains a possibility.
Kezdés nem rossz. Sőt. Ott is egy tripla 20 a kezdés.
Rápakol egyet.
180!
Hát lehet mondani, hogy belecsapja. Nem dob olyan nagyot.
Ott a tripla 19, két nyílt dupla 16-ra, meg is van, és így megvan az egyenlítés is. Na, Dobey.
Ezzel az utolsó előtti kiemelt lesz, aki bemutatkozik.
Elviheti Möllenkamp kezdését, és meg is dobja.
A 80-at. Igen, páratlan számnál ez a probléma. Megvan az 57 és a dupla 8.
Az is megvan.
Chris Dobey.
És így aztán
hiba volt. Bár igazából ez a leg, ez talán már el is dőlt.
Főleg így,
a
hogy jön a
duplát meg kell dobni.
Na, egy picit kell csak korrigálni.
Bedobja Dobey.
Jó. Mindig 83%-os kiszállózás. Ez nagyszerű. Átlag is nagyszerű. Ez is 180! Tehát azt lehet mondani, 180!
Valaki számára rettenetesen fontos ülött, mert egyfolytában mutogat, nézeget, nyilván valami hozzátart.
180 visszadobja Dobey!
Azért mondtam neked, hogy már az nem érdekelte különösebben az a leg. Inkább a következő, de nézzük, hogy Dobey vissza!
180, óriási, hogy összekapta magát. Igen. Most, amikor én...
4-re!
Nem dobja be!
Ki! Fú, pedig milyen közel volt hozzá, hogy kiejtse. A 22. kiemelte, Dobeynak meg most...
És ő pedig bedobja! 2-2! Na. Az már ugye kiszálló Möllenkampnál. 180! 90. 80 marad, de mennyi lesz Dobinál?
Ott jön a két tripla. 32.
Jansséget, hogy ne zavarják Möllenkampot. 3 meccs nyíl megint. Dupla 8. Bedobja! És Dobey nyeri meg. 100-as. Kezdés hátsó pályán, mint Dobeynak. Kipattan ráadásul Dobey nyíla.
Ja, nézzük, ugye az előző 93-ára már nagyon jó 10 lent kezd.
Most nagyon jó játszik Dobey.
171! Mennyire nehéz egy hölgy ellen játszani meg, hogy... De hát most is 12 nyilassal hozta a saját kezdését. 180! És ott vannak az átlagok. Sherrock kisasszonynak a haja hosszú, a Simon Whitlocknak a szakálla.
Van, aki meg kamu Facebook oldalakat gyárt.
Gyönyörű 12.
Na nézzük. Az is jó. Az is jó. 180! Na
nézzük.
Fészkelődjünk egy kicsit. Jó!
Fanas. És olyanról beszélnek, hogy olyan régóta játszanak már, hogy ez nem okozhat problémát. 171! Hoppá! Igen, és az egy break volt, pontosan. 180!
Anna ezt kihasználhatja most viszont Dobey. Úgy tűnik, hogy ki is fogja. Bizony ki. 180!
Lehet, hogy hibázik Dobey kiszálló.
Egyenlőre. $180! Ezzel ugye nincs probléma a tömeggel Dobeynál. 100-as. Na most.
Gyönyörű.
Ez most sima és ment, ha semmi nem történt volna. 180! Dobey nagyon jól tudja, hogy tartani kell a lépben.
Valószínűsíthetően itt lesz általában Chris Dobey is tagja szokott lenni ennek a 180! És most tudjuk, hogy a tavaly
96-ra ment le, 76 Dobey előtt, tripla 20. Oké.
Csak bedobja. Bedobja Dobey. Bedobja, visszabrékkel, igen.
De jól
nagyon
játszik,
Dobey, nagyon jól játszik.
Szenzációs. 180! Óriási leget látunk.
18. kezdés. Ó, Dobey. 180!
Úristen, milyen átlagnál tarthat Dobey, mert most...
Ez volt, amikor a 8-as szerintem nem is 40-re akart volna kerekíteni.
Ott a tripla, 2 nyíl dupla 20-ra.
Bedobja! Az első 100 fölötti, vagy 100 fölötti kiszállója Chris Dobeynak.
Elment fölé a harmadik.
Tripla 19, az megvan, és a dupla 12. Bedobja a 141-et!
Hát most már bent van a fogaskerek.
Csak jön most valaki, aki 100 fölött dob. 177!
91, és itt most befejezheti a meccset Dobey.
Dupla 20. Dupla 20 még mindig.
És
bedobja a 12 nyilas.
4-2-re nyer. És Gyorsan el is kell köszönni, mert igencsak megcsúszott a program, este tehát várjuk Önöket.
Ez nem egy olyan egyszerű mérkőzés egyikük számára sem.
180!
Jó kezd. 140-et Glendarent. 68-ra kell kiszállnia. Dobeynak egy nyila lehet kiszállóra, dupla 16. És bedobja. Ezzel rögtön egy break. Jön a 18-as és a dupla 16, megint jön első, de jön bizony. És egy 110-es kiszálló Chris. Illetve még van egy Glendarentnek egy piros kitűzője, kicsit rózsaszerű, ez a veteránok, az angol.
180 közben.
Vagy a brit katonai veteránoknak.
Na, végre valami.
Ki kell szállni a Dobeynak, és lehet, hogy 2 nyila volt a szedgyőzelemre, és lehet, hogy elbukja. Még egy nyila lesz rá, 50-re. És nem találja el a bullt. 55. 170-re legy le Glendarent. Az igen, 100 kifizetésre ennél azért kevesebb kerül.
180 közben.
Bedob egy 180-at. Hát szüksége is van a bíztatásra Chris Dobeynak. És a bull gyönyörű, nagyon szép volt, szám marad. És most kezdhet a szettért. Jól is dob. Dobey.
Jól is Dobey.
És hogy 180-nal kezdi ezt a leget. Tezni majd az első 5 állomásra. A kelet-európai régiónak a selejtezőjére. Ha ott valaki sikeresen abszolvál közben egy 180 Dobeytól, akkor is ugye fölkerülhet a világrang. Senki nem kerül föl, tehát sem a Q-Schoolon nem szerez lehetőséget a Pro Tour sorozatra, sem a European Tour fordulókból egyetlen magyar sem jut be a világranglistára, akkor meg 4 helyet fogunk kijátszani május 7-én. Például Peter Wrightnak a felesége, egyben a menedzsere is, ő intézi a repülőjegyeket, a szállásfoglalást, az utazásokat, mindent ő intéz.
180 közben megint.
Plusz ugye a
közel a 3-3.
100-as. És most dupla 10-at bedobja, 3-3.
Élni.
Nagyon nagyot kell dobni a Chris Dobeynak. Az igen, 145-től nem egy 104. Az is megvan, és a 32. Bedobja! Így megy tovább! 146-os kiszálló.